All right, y'all, as promised, I'm going to be making a video today on my pancake bakes, protein pancake bakes. These are really easy for meal prep. So let me move my little trash already. I've been making a mess. So these are really quick breakfast items that you can make and then just pick up out of the fridge. These became really popular for me when, of course, busy school mornings. I normally get up, take the kids to school, and then come back and have breakfast. So I'm gonna show you this recipe. Bear with me. So we have a whole banana and we put half and half, make one. We also have some ground cinnamon, some almond milk. You can choose whatever milk of your choice. I do like this unsweetened vanilla flavor. It's my favorite. The Kodiak, the Power Cakes, the protein cake mix. This is a Sam's version, so it's big. And then we have the protein powder that I'm using. This is my favorite brand for protein powder. It just digests really well for me. We have some vanilla extract, and then we have some baking soda. All right, so let me get you guys all situated here. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna take my banana and I broke it in half. These do not have to be ripe. I'm assuming they would taste better ripe because it's like almost like banana bread. But I have made this recipe with regular bananas. They don't have to be browned or anything like that. So I'm just gonna smush them up. I generally make these together. And again, you only use half a banana. So that's why we're having two today, 2 containers. All right, guys, so once you have your bananas mushed up, you're gonna add some vanilla syrup. Just a little splash. It's probably like half a teaspoon, if that, maybe a 1/4 teaspoon. So we're gonna mix our little bananas and our vanilla extract there. And then we're gonna do half a cup of milk and half a cup of our protein mix here. So I'm gonna start with our milk. Got our measuring glass here. All right, half a cup. Pour it in one, half a cup, and into the other. Okay. And then I just like to kind of mix that around. Okay, and then this is where our dry ingredients are going to come into play. And then it will be getting a little harder to mix here. So, half a cup of our pancake mix into each one. Now, today I only have a 1/4, so I am going to be doing 2 of these to equal half a cup because my half cup measuring cup is dirty. All right, so now that we have that added, we're gonna go ahead and do our protein powder next. Now, everybody's scooper is different. So this is the size of mine. Honestly, just go off this. So I do about 3/4 of this cup. Let me show you what I mean. I don't do exact. So as you can see, it's not exactly full, it's not exactly level or rounded like most protein powders will tell you to do a full rounded scoop. So I do about 3/4 of my little cup. Add it here, and this is what gives it some extra protein. Now, with the pancake mix, you don't have to use the Kodiak brand. You don't have to use this brand. You can use whatever pancake brand you'd like. I just use it so that I can get more protein. So we'll do that next. All right, then we're gonna stir these bad boys. Make sure you get all the corners because you don't have any mixture left in those. As you can see, I'm already making a mess. And you may need to add a little bit more milk because you don't want it to be too thick. Like for this mixture, this is a little too thick. So I will be adding a little bit more milk. Not a lot though, because we want it to look like a pancake mix. So. It's so funny with recipes. I tell you, I made this exactly yesterday morning, and I did have my, half cup measuring spoon and it came out perfect. But of course today, since I don't have my half cup measuring spoon, I have to kind of go off math. So it just wasn't the same. So this is the consistency that I have. It's thick, but not too thick. So almost like a pancake batter, okay? I'm gonna leave that sitting there just for a sec because we're not done with it. And this one is pretty similar with the same issue. It just needs a little tad bit more milk, not by much though. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now we will add our baking soda. Again, about a half teaspoon. This is really just to help it rise, so. Okay, and then you just want to mix that in. Okay. And then this is where we get a little interesting. So these are optional. I love to add cinnamon. I feel like it gives it such a good flavor. I mean, you could get so creative with these. You could add some syrup in here with the cinnamon to give it like a cinnamon like swirl, like a maple syrup, like a cinnamon roll in a sense. So I mean, there's so many things you could do with this. And I'll show you one more thing that I do. I have tried a few things with this. I've made it with blueberries, I've made it with fruit, which is good. It tastes good. But for these, I tend to like it a little bit more savory. So I add sweet things. So I'll show you here in just a minute. You could probably even add some brown sugar because that sounds amazing too, some brown sugar with the cinnamon. But I am doing chocolate chips. So I have the peanut butter milk chocolate. And I just get a little bit. You don't want a whole bunch. Maybe like a tablespoon. I mean, go to town. It's your pancakes, not mine. No judgment here. So I add those into my pancakes. You could also wait till your pancakes are cooked and you could add them in afterwards too, to the top, so that they're a little bit more like melty like. Okay, so chocolate chips are mixed in. I want this guy a little wetter. There we go. After a while, you just get used to the consistency. My recommendation to you, if you are making this for the first time, is definitely make sure that you have a half cup measurement cup, just so that you can ensure what your consistency will look like and feel like. That way you'll know for future makings how it should feel. All right, and then I'm gonna microwave mine for 2 minutes and 45 seconds. You can do a little longer, you can do a little less. That seems to be the sweet spot for the microwaves that I've dealt with. So, once these are done, I typically sprinkle some walnuts on them and add some sugar-free syrup. My favorite sugar-free syrup brand is Miss Butterworth's sugar-free. So this is what I'll normally drizzle on top. I have also drizzled peanut butter on top, which comes out really good as well. All right, guys, and when we are done, it should look like this. It'll be fluffy to touch. I could probably show you, but it's perfect. It came out absolutely perfect. And if you aren't gonna eat this right away, of course, let this cool down before you add your syrup and peanut butter or whatever you decide to top this with, all right? Thank you guys so much for watching this quick and easy meal prep recipe with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, bye.